Oh, that's better attendance at least.
And with that, hello and welcome everyone. This is GHR F1, this is round 9 of the championship. After this, we've only got 2 races left, and if you're thinking, oh,
Yes.
this is going to be a fantastic fight for this World Championship in terms of the drivers, you'd be very disappointed because Montana did wrap it up. Was it last week or the week before? So that's a bit unfortunate.
Week before, yeah.
But we still got battles for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, all the way down to last. So, yeah, should be very interesting. Great track for overtaking. We've had some great races so far this week. And, yeah, joining me in the commentary box for tonight's race is, as always, James at 14.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone is... Let's start that again, shall we? Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a great night tonight. First things first, I want to apologise to anyone if I'm not 100% on it tonight. Something has happened in my personal life tonight that I will not go into detail about, but I'm here. That's all that matters.
You are here, and yeah.
Lewis is on his way, by the way.
Cracking race.
Oh, I'm party owner, yes. Lovely. The feature play.
Sizzle's back. We got...
Sizzle is back, yeah. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Mr. McGinn needs an invite. Mr. McGinn. Which I'm guessing Blizzard will race as well then. If that's the case.
Better send one to him now, actually, if that's the case.
For reserves. Good attendance actually here tonight so far. Danny, by the way, I have seen your message. We will be inviting you soon. We will be inviting you soon. And just to point out, it is JB22 F1MC and stuff like that. That guy. Lewis, by the way, has just came online. Give him an invite.
Should we clarify who Mr. Rally and Mr. Better is as well? Or
no, because the other league will probably go at us or invite them in.
There might be someone watching from whoever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there is probably somebody watching that, which is disgraceful. But then again, drivers should be free to do whatever they should, no matter what league they're in. They should be given the chance to thrive in the best opportunity in the best possible leagues. Yeah, that's how I see it, anyways.
Yeah, completely agree. It's a bit ridiculous they have to do that, but anyway. At least they're here.
Are reserves needed? Yeah, let's get some invites in.
Right.
And I will be inviting these people.
Oh, what about me?
In Glock.
Alright. Yes. Yes, can agree with that. Ah. What? How can you not let... Oh. He was really good in the last race. He was keeping up with me until he had some mistake. Very spun.
It's so funny how he says,
what happened with Tom, by the way? Did he have a race? Okay, I won't invite him then.
the energy comes out.
Okay. Right, Stinner winner. What about him? Did we mention him?
Because he's so strong. He's like... I think
Yes.
that guy who made the on Danny G's and, you know.
7 people.
I think he made a mistake. I think he
So we've
said-
got 9 people. Oh, Blizzard needs an invite. Get Blizzard in. BSR
sure-
Blizzard
I'm sure
is his account.
I sent him an invite, unless he's on his normal one.
Those YouTube videos.
Oh.
He doesn't make them
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
sure I sent him one.
His channel's dead.
I'll do it again.
In like 2 years. So Danny G must have found out where he lived because he didn't come down to Stratford or Slytherin. No, not Slytherin. Make a world.
So GHR from other tiers into tonight. 14 drivers now. Blizzard on his way at 15. Danny, 16. Has just joined.
I'm much happier.
Danny, a very good driver, by the way. F1 quality all the way. I've seen him race before, so people are not recognising who he is. Have a look at TF Roll A-League. That's Danny.
He's got a Saudi Arabian.
He's got a Saudi Arabian flag, yeah. That's me.
Oh dear.
I'd recommend that he changes that, but still.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces.
I think we get Blizzard in, I think we'd be fine. To be honest, 16 drivers. Better than 9 or 10 that we had last night.
Oh yeah.
And for the benefit of everyone, Blizzard is in a Sauber, right? If I recall.
Yes, he is.
So once Blizzard joins, he'll be in a Sauber. Means everyone else can go into any car bar the Sauber. Any car bar the Sauber. We have to have that free seat. But seat free, not free seat. Goodness me.
Pelly, Glock, Toxic, good, yep. Alright. What's the time? 03.
It is, after I type this message, yeah, 7:03. People asking about ballast there. Does anyone know a setup? Says Kazizzle. Yeah, you can tell he's unprepared for this. Which is great stuff.
Also YouTube. Military.
Oh yeah, and nice spelling mistake, by the way, Kyle, whoever's put out that LK tweet. Nice spelling mistake.
What's he spelled wrong?
Oh no.
That is a great spelling mistake. Our new partners at Global Hub Racing have
Oh, no.
just gone live. Just gone live.
Oh no. Alright, it's a brilliant start here, boys. I'll tell you what we'll do. Get rid of that.
And for those, and we may as well announce it now. For those who weren't tuned into last night's stream yesterday, we have announced a partnership with LK Racing Esports Team, which we are forever grateful for, and we look forward to working with them on many different things going forward here in GHR. It's one of the most positive steps I think we've made so far, and you've all got me to thank for that, because Ballboy didn't do any of the work.
Wait, what are you watching?
Yeah. Oh, we got Storm in here. As part of LK and Toxic.
Blizzard and Fran don't want to race with these new drivers, apparently. In that case, then, if they don't want to
Well,
race,
hang on, well,
I've gone to the spectator.
what new
Red
drivers
House?
are they complaining about? I don't understand that.
Pretty much the reserves that we've got in.
I think the reserves are
Pretty much
fine. I mean, with the way the
The
season
reserves are
went.
fine. I can rest assured. I can assure you that these guys are probably clean. For the majority, they are clean. That's why we've invited them in. They are clean in their respective tiers, and they should get an opportunity to shine. If nobody can see what we're trying to do and give people opportunities, then so be it. Yeah, but they are complaining at a mixed league. What can you do? See, somebody else has left now.
I want you to explain.
Somebody else has left. And that
Can you see the screen?
was
Or have you connected?
somebody. Somebody.
So people
has
are
left.
using the mixed league argument again. But then look, we'd have a 9 or 10 car race today. I think having a 14 car race as it stands now is much better.
Oh, Danny's left. Danny's left there.
You can't deny
That's
that.
it.
whoever's typing that mixed league.
I mean,
Nonsense
yeah.
again.
I mean, come on. What are we supposed to do? Just run around with 8 drivers for the sake of it?
It's not good for
It's
the
not
races.
my fault. It's
Not good for the
I will
viewers.
blame it. I will blame it purely on the drivers. The drivers at the start of the season have not been committed to GHR, and that is a fact. If nobody can accept that they have not been, that people have not been totally committed, then I'm sorry, but you're pulling the wool between your eyes, because that's how I see it. If you cannot commit yourself 100% to a league and attend week in, week out, yes, I can excuse the odd 1 or 2 if you've got a hospital appointment or if your nan's died or something like that. But, I mean, come on. You've got to be on top of things. If you were going for a real-life job, you would honestly get fired on your first day for being tardy.
Or not even turning up.
That's how it works.
Not even turning up for the
That's
first.
how it works, and trust me,
Yeah.
I have done that. Trust me, I've done that.
Can you see my screen?
People can complain as much as they want. They may as well look forward to F1 2019 and see some of the new things that's getting introduced in GHR, like the F1 Academy, which I'll come on to at the end of this stream.
Best thing you've ever seen.
Excellent.
Watch this. Watch this.
So a bit of a
Oh,
rant over there.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to say goodbye as we mute
So long, farewell,
other people.
we just sing goodbye.
in the party. There we go.
Oh.
Pretty much. It is for those drivers who aren't competitive in the mainstream leagues and want a chance to shine in a competitive manner. And I personally think it is the best way to see. And with the new, we're going to be using the new multiplayer league system. If you haven't caught on the stream on Codemaster's channel on YouTube, have a look at it because it looks really good. That's what we're going to be using
yeah.
next season. Dry and dry, says Storm. Dry and dry. And by the way, Kyle has fixed that spelling error on the tweet. Just thought I'd mention that.
Oh dear, dear.
Fantastic.
Who's
Right,
gonna be
I've
out
just
first?
retweeted that out on the GHR Twitter. Yeah, the GHR Twitter is now active and live once again.
Brilliant.
There we go. Fantastic. Yellow flag, sector 1, sector 3. That is Damiano retiring. Did he come out on track?
Yes.
He did. Well, not to be fussy at all. Yeah. He's retired from the session and he served as qualified man, so thank you very much to Damiano for that. That's all you can really say. I mean, you shouldn't really go out on track, but hey ho.
Oh, still
not
a
so
winner!
bad.
Oh my.
Oh,
Goodness
who's that?
me.
Oh, that's Damiano's car. On the left hand side
Completely
of
lost.
the parade.
Well, what a save anyway. Even though it's an outlap.
It is a very. Everyone else on that outlaps at the minute. We've got still a few guys in the pits. Do comment your thoughts, of course, in the comment section if you do want to get a hold. Let me have a look. F1 2019 question. Will you allow drivers to run custom liveries and define their own teammates on GHR league races, or will it be official cars? From our perspective, it'll be official cars. It'll be official cars, but I can say I've got a championship planned on the side when we break for our 2-week breaks and whatever. They will be. We'll be running like custom livery championship essentially
Oh yeah.
on the side, like a realistic performance championship. I think is what I'm going to go for with that. Meantime, people are on just about to start up. I think Stinner Winner is first out on track, is he?
He
You down into turn 1?
Yeah.
If I never got an invite, then you certainly ain't gonna get one, YBR. This is all Stephen. Ivan joining in. Overtake versus Damiano. Okay, Ivan tuning in, that is. who is an interested driver actually in F1 2019.
Excellent.
As far as I'm concerned, I've heard. And sign-ups, I will confirm this now, will open on game day, 28th of June.
Ooh.
If you're that desperate, you can put your name forward now, really, and I can put it in a spreadsheet or something.
Yeah.
But still a winner, by the way, on the soft compound tyre. I think he's invalidated this lap because he's down in no ERS and running very slow down the straights.
Fantastic.
Top 6 on a lap behind though.
Yep, in the Ferrari.
Looking good at the minute. Again on the soft compound of tyre. Should be aiming for around a 101 through this sector to 102.5, I think. The top 6 through the middle sector, so it's not too bad. Not really groundbreaking at the minute, or earth-shattering, or you never know. The Toxic coming through 16, 17 and 18. Triple right-hander. One of my favourite corners on this game to drive around, because you can pretty much take that nearly flat out if you make the angle right. As Toxic now comes through the final corner. Looking good this is. Going to be a 33 to kick us off, I think, from Toxic. Yeah, 33-1 on a set of softs. That obviously will not be pole position at all, because we will have drivers, and I mean, there I've just seen the tyres on a 31-1 invalidate.
Yep, Glock's got pole so far. On the Ultras, 32.4.
32.4. Not bad lap, you can improve on that. Lewis is just about to come out the pits. Valtteri, however, is on a lap, running down sector 1. Sector 2 even.
I'm watching Kazizel here.
Good.
It's not going to be a great opening lap for him on his return.
Across the line, he's invalidated this. 35.2. More medium paddock goes quickest. 31.6. 31.6. That's on a soft compound of tyre as well. That is a really good lap. On medium paddock, we're going to be into the 30s with him for sure. Valtteri, by the way, is coming out with triple right-hander. Now into the final 2 corners, one wide there. That's his invalidation. I'll be this and next lap invalidate there for Valtteri, coming across the line. He could go second with this. Comes across the line. Yeah, 32.3, about a tenth ahead of Glock there. So not looking too bad. Kazizel 5 tenths up in the first sector. Still a winner. Has invalidated again, but Matthias is not on a lap, so let's focus on Kazizel.
He's going again.
Let's focus on Kazizel.
Oh yeah, he's 5 tenths up. Car behind him, shouldn't distract him too much. Heavy braking zone, bit of a lock up there. Yellow flag sector 1, I have no idea.
Sector 1, probably somebody just coming out of pits there. Either Lewis or Storm, I would imagine there, with that.
Oh, he's... Oh, that was nicely saved there from Kazizel. Probably lost him a couple of tenths.
With the triple right-hander. By the way, who has gone into the... Oh, GHR Rally has gone 5th, 33.7. And trust me, that is a driver you have seen before in F1. I'm not revealing his identity. Kazizel, it's like the unbroken man. Kazizel goes top, 31.4. Very scrappy lap, I think, there from Kazizel. But he goes quickest on a set of ultras. Everyone opting to go for the softs, though. We didn't really see out on F2 last night, did we? People going on soft compounded tyres. I mean, you were driving, so I'd...
Yeah, I can't actually... Well, I think there was a split between using the fastest tyre in quali and using a more durable tyre for the race. For sure.
Oh, still a winner. Still a winner on the lap. Currently leading the F3 Championship, still a winner. By considerable margin, I think. I'm sure it's nearly like 20 points now, his gap. Still a winner coming through. Just fell off the throttle slightly through the triple right-hander. Make sure of it gets a nice apex. I think he's going to go probably behind Glock here with this lap. Comes across the line. Yep, 32.6, so not a bad lap. I'm still a winner. The soft compounded tyres, and that was on essentially 3 lap old softs, of course, with the thingy, yellow flag sector 3 Toxic. Crashing in pits.
Yeah, he was trying to...
Oh, he missed the pits.
Yeah, he missed it completely there.
Who's on the lap? Danny's just starting the lap. Lewis is on a lap, however, coming through the S section, turn 3, 4, 5 and 6. Looking nice out of there. Very nice out of there. Now I'm up through turns 7 and 8, up to 9. Then down to 10. Pretty sure I've got the corners right around here. This is turn 10. Halfway through the lap. Doing the winner on the left-hand side, getting out of the way there. There's 20 corners on this track, I'm pretty sure. So Lewis, on a soft compound tyre, by the way, his EOS reaching out at about 60% currently. That obviously will decrease throughout this lap. He is in EOS mode 4 running down the straight, which is the preferred EOS mode. Lewis, 1 minute 2 flat through the middle. Not quick, but could go ahead of Valtteri here with this, I would imagine. He could be on for third. We approach halfway in qualifying because this will medium Parlet and Valtteri are current top 3. Lewis, however, how is he going to fare up in this final 2 corners? Turn 19, left-hander. Turn 20, left-hander. He's about to approach the final corner now. He's looking good for this lap. He's going to go ahead of Valtteri just about here. Lewis comes across the line. He just goes in behind him, in fact, 32.2. So about nearly 2.5 tenths off there. As Storm has just pulled up into 8th place there with a 33.3. Got Matthias running wide. Danny is... I don't know what the 2 Renaults are doing there. Matthias and Danny. They're trying to get each other a bit of slipstream.
Maybe. Oh, he's lost it.
Yep, Danny losing control of the car there. Matthias, I think, is just preparing for a lap. There is a McLaren in front of him, which I think is medium Parlet. It is medium Parlet, and is ahead of him, out on track at this stage. But halfway through qualifying, because there's all medium Parlet. Valtteri currently still your top 3. About 8 minutes and 25 seconds to go. And I am on board with Matthias. He's coming out of turn 1 and 2. Through what I liken to Mackett and Beckett. Really attacking this. He's attacking that a bit too much, but what an entry speed through there. Matthias, that's flying through the S section there. 24.5 through the first sector. That's a great first sector for Matthias. He has got medium Parlet ahead of him, of course. So this is going to help him in terms of slipstream down the straight, certainly. Coming towards turn 10, halfway through the lap now for Matthias in the Renault. Got medium Parlet ahead of him. Reaching out 70% EOS running down the straight, down to EOS mode 4, and he's going to try and get the speed running down the straight. There is a car going to be on his inside here, getting out of the way. That is Toxic getting out of the way. Good sportsmanship shown by Toxic. But Matthias is flying here. He's on a really good lap. 1 minute 0.6 through the middle sector. What a middle sector this is from Matthias. He is going to liven up this track. It's going to be a 30, I think this is. Matthias now coming through 16, 17 and 18. Got to take a deeper line if he wants to get flat out run. He gets the flat out run through there. Now it's turn 19. Medium Parlet, by the way, is flying in front of him as well. He drops into the pits, and Matthias is invalidated. That was looking so good, that lap. Danny's gone for the spin, by the way, at turn 19. Danny goes for the spin. Valtteri has improved slightly, I think, there. 31.8? I think he's improved there. Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
He has. He's improved by 2 tenths nearly. It's not too bad. Not many yet on track. Glock just found for a lap. Kazizel is on a lap, however. In the middle sector, the start of the middle sector he goes. May have not practiced, but he's still out on top with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Kazizel, medium Parlet, Valtteri, still your top 3 at this stage. Danny complaining about the setup in his car, really, in the comment section now. We've only got 2 drivers out on track, both the Mercedes. Hopefully this is not how it's going to end up at the end of the season. Mock up there by Kazizel. It's looking good, but it's not looking a great lap at the minute for Kazizel. Wouldn't say he's really hitting on home. By the way, Montana's going to be starting from the back, I may add. He retired early on in the session. Looking good, Kazizel. Looking good. Triple right-hander. Takes it nicely. Just fell off the throttle slightly, but to get the better run out the final 2 corners. Kazizel, is he improving? I think he might be just about. Kazizel, across the line, he is improving. Oh, excellent. What a lap! 30.5! 9/10th improvement from Kazizel. And that is how you lay down the gauntlet to the rest of the field. Kazizel, that might take some beating. That lap, really good lap. Very strong lap. I literally put a normal setup on, I come out the pits, and boom, I have 1-2 wings. That's Danny. And that's not great, if you've got 1-2 rings on here. Glock's got second, 31.3. Nice improvement there from the Brit on the super softs. And in fact, it is 3 Brits filling out the top 3 positions because it'll block medium part at 5 minutes to go, just under, in qualifying. And both Mercedes on top. Hopefully that might be the case in Canada.
Hopefully, what?
This weekend. Yeah, I think Canada. I think it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2 this weekend.
Hopefully,
in Canada.
You want them to dominate even more.
Yes. Because Ferrari have not had the best possible run of things in the last couple of races. Mess up in strategy.
I know, but
plenty of times this season.
No one wants to see another Mercedes 1-2. Apart from Mercedes fans.
I want to see a good race, but I want to see them earn a 1-2. That's the thing.
I want someone else to win. It's getting so boring now. You know. Yeah.
Because this was just about to come out of the pits. Yellow flag sector 3, that is a Haas just preparing for lap. That was Lewis. Just preparing for lap there. He saw Haas out on track. He's just preparing for lap. Still a winner though through the S section. Just on the exit of the S section and through sector 1 at 25.3. So not as strong as some of the first sectors that we've seen. And he looks like he's struggling actually on these tyres. Don't think they've warmed up to temperatures of what he would have wanted there. So far.
Yeah, okay.
Having the throttle nicely on through turn 10.
Yeah, he'll go about a second quicker. At max, if he's nailed this lap, which I don't think he has. But who knows?
Oh, Women's World Cup's on tonight. Starts tonight. England's playing on Sunday.
Huh.
Against Scotland as well. Oh, Stinner winner's gone completely off track.
Oh dear.
That's me. Lewis, by the way, through the final sector. Don't know what his middle sector was like, but this is looking good. He's on a set of supers, so we should see some sort of improvement here from Lewis. Even if it's a 10th or so, we should see very good improvement. Stinner winner, by the way, I think is just preparing for lap ahead. Pretty sure. Or somebody's preparing for lap ahead. I think that might be Raleigh on a lap. Yeah, he goes 5th. Lewis across the line, 31.1 goes 2nd. So not a bad lap there from Lewis. I think he's going to get another bite of the cherry though, and I don't think he's going to be qualifying anymore. So Lewis, all he can hope for is a best 2nd place at the minute.
Yeah.
Toxic not on a lap. Matthias just starting one. I'm just trying to see who's on board on a lap here. Valtteri's just started one. Lewis has pulled off and he's run out of fuel. Go on board with Matthias. Oh, he's invalidated.
Yeah,
don't go on board with Matthias.
Just seen him cut the corner there.
I'm bet that Ez is on a lap. Might have just given away his true identity there.
Dear.
Yeah, Lewis retires.
Oh dear.
We're gonna have a lawsuit now on our hands. But I am better Ez now coming through the final sector. Looking good, the Dutchman. At this stage, taking a very deep line, taking my line through there. Taking it very deep. Looking good. He's just running out wide though. It's not really. It's quite a scrappy final sector. This is. I'm better Ez. I think he'll go just behind Raleigh, and he does. So both Toyotas on the 4th row of the grid at the minute. Pelly just preparing for lap because this'll just start on one. Valtteri though is on one. Coming through the final sector on a set of supers. He should see some improvement here from the Finn.
Yep, this is quick.
Of course, formerly known as Valtteri.
And Technic Gaming.
And Technic Gaming, and whatever else you want to call him. NSX Valtteri.
Oh, he's back.
He's invalidated. Did he invalidate through the triple right-hander there? Turn 16, I think he invalidated there. Medium pilot just preparing for lap in front of him. Is there anyone on a lap?
Toxic's gone half a second quicker in the 2nd sector.
Oh yeah, 5.5 tenths up. Looking good. Coming through the final sector he comes now in the Ferrari. The Brit from F3. Storm the tyres from the session, not improving. He can hope for best of 6th place. Toxic though, I think it's going to go better than him here, is he? Toxic going to come across the line? No, he's just shy of him, 32-1, and he's only 500ths ahead of Rally there. So not a bad lap at all. Pelly through the final sector, Toxic retires. Pelly's through the final sector, we've got Kazizzle round the final sector as well. So Pelly, Kazizzle, I think, is what we're going to be on board with, and as I see Danny spinning there through in sector 1.
Oh dear.
Pelly round the final corner. This is a very competitive lap from Pelly.
It was until that.
Oh, and he's actually broken for the line there. Kazizzle's into the pitch, not improving. Yeah, he's got pole, I think. Can't see any improvement. Stinner Winner's just gone 6th though with 31.9. Rally is done, I'm better. Ez is done. Matthias is 8 tenths down, is invalidated and won't get a lap in.
Oh.
Danny will not be getting a lap in. It's just Medium Pilot and Valtteri then. Medium Pilot ahead of Valtteri out on track. This is looking good for Medium Pilot on a set of supers. Should be aiming to go 2nd here at least. Around the final corner, this is looking really good for Medium Pilot. He's going to go ahead of Lewis. Can he challenge Kazizzle for pole? No, he can't, because he's broke. Over the line, Valtteri around the final corner. Is he improving? Yes, still 4th ahead of his teammates. So must have been some sort of invalidation there for Medium Pilot right at the end of that.
Oh.
Block's the only one, as well as Danny.
He's crashing the pits.
We're on. Yep, got question into the pits. Danny's about to come around the final corner. This is going to be a blazing lap from him. Danny across the line. Oh, look at that lap. 45-0. He has not lost any of that at all. Any of that at all. Brilliant lap from him. Just waiting on Glock to retire, so Kazizzle, Lewis, Glock, top 3 here in F1 tonight with 15 drivers participating in the race. And I may issue caution. Take it easy into turn 1 and keep it clean. Especially through the S section as well. Ball boy, JB, from last night.
Yeah, that could have been a what do you call it? A net code or a thingy? I don't know, because there was no contact on my screen. Just saying.
Yeah, well, obviously we'll have a look at that. But run down on the field, Kazizzle on top. Only one opting to go on the set of ultras, which is quite interesting. 30.5. He's going to try and get the jump early on in the race. Lewis 2nd. Starting with him on the front one of the grid. Glock and Valtteri on the 2nd row and 3rd and 4th. They're going to be starting on supers. Medium Pilot on softs. Watch out for him. And Stinner Winner on the 3rd row. Storm, Toxic, Rally, I'm Better, Ez on 4th and 5th rows respectively. Then Pelly, Danny, Damiano, Matthias and Montana. I had to speed that up because the section was beginning.
Oh, have we got a link out, by the way, on Discord?
No, we've got 19 people tuning in though, I know that. Don't think we need her.
Oh, you might as well just to boost it a little bit.
Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got 14 people in. Danny, I didn't know you were from Saudi Arabia, says Jack Meyer. I didn't know Jack Meyer was from Wales either. But now we do. Now the whole world knows. Now the whole world knows. He's probably going to shout at me in the comment section there for that.
Most likely.
But anyways, so top 3 in the prediction, guys, if you do want to predict a result here tonight. And that is going to become a part of our awards actually for next season, predicting the winner. It's going to be like a fantasy league within the league.
Oh.
Which is decent. I haven't thought of what is going to happen, but still. So get prepared, I'm just going to send the message off. And formation up against. Danny's already been disqualified from the formation.
That was quick.
I don't know what he's done at the start to do that. Goodness me. I did notice that he was on an outlap at the beginning of qualifying. If you go back on the stream, I did notice that. Montana and Matthias have made contact. Obviously, I think Matthias and Danny are going to be working together here. So if you are a Keelan Leah in the comment section, please issue the following message to them. Keep it clean and don't ruin anyone's races. Otherwise, they will not be getting a seat next season. cracking down on the amount of bad driving we've got in GHR, and we're trying to make sure we've got the final 3 weeks as perfect as possible. Even with a lack of attendance of F1 drivers, but still. Hopefully it's going to be shaping up into a great race here tonight. My top 3, by the way, I'm going to go a bit wild and wacky for this. I'm going to go Montana for the win. I'm going to go Medium Pilot for second. And I'm going to go Valtteri for third.
Alright, Montana's going to win. Medium Pilot's going to finish in second. And Valtteri third. That's my prediction.
Valtteri, so, hang on, repeat that because I was half listening there.
Montana, Medium Pilot, Valtteri. That's my top 3.
Oh, it's the same prediction as me. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm
Montana,
gonna...
Medium
okay.
Pilot, Valtteri. Well, if you want to stick with me.
Oh.
F2 Paul, same as F1 apparently. 30.5, yeah. Ah, there's a fly! Ah! Oh my god. Oh, Danny accidentally reversed apparently. Well, hopefully he doesn't accidentally reverse off the start. We wait for Damiano to take his good positions. As ever, the proverbial 5 red lights will be coming out very soon. The revving engines are on now. 5 red lights are about to go out here in America for round 9 of the championship, and it is lights on, away we go. Kazizel's car just sort of did a bit of a shake there on the start. But off we go on Kazizel. Valtteri's going to try and dive it up the inside of Lewis, who's already got second. Lewis holds on for second, just forces Glock out wide on slightly, and he loses position further down the field, but Kazizel's away by 4.5 tenths as they come through, filtering through the S section for the first time. Pretty much.
Oh, that was close.
Very singular contact, little bit of contact there, Pelli and Damiano, but everything clean and behind. Toxic is making a move on Stinner, winner for fourth, gets the move done down the inside at the end of sector 1. Great move. Glock tries to nick it up the inside of Stinner, winner as well. Very competitive driving early on. Medium Pilot now around the outside of Glock, trying to get this move done. Could be later on the brakes here. Medium Pilot is going to try and go around the outside. He goes switchback down on the inner. We've got Better Ez and Raleigh closing in as well. Matthias Montana staying out of trouble at the back. Danny falling down the order early, but running down the straight for the first time. Kazizel has got this, but Lewis right on the back of him, pressurising him. Valtteri in third, and then you can see the clear difference as Medium Pilot goes all the way around the outside of Glock, trying to get the move done down the inside. Now Medium Pilot on the softs, Glock on the supers. Good respect shown, and I think Glock might just have this, but Medium Pilot actually trying to go right around the outside. Now switches back to the inner at turn 15, trying to go around the outside of turn 16, 17 and 18. Not good enough though, didn't really get the run out of the corner, and Glock holds on to that position for now. Medium Pilot looking very racy though in 7th. We approach the end of lap 1, and everyone pretty much, I don't think I've seen any contact.
Lewis right on the back of Kazizel.
Lewis right on the back of Kazizel, yeah. Super softs and ultras. Ultras obviously not playing a factor, and I think Lewis is going to dive it down the inside into turn 1. Kazizel just loses a little bit of control of his car through the corner, but keeps that position. No moves happening on him behind. Montana getting very close to Pelli. In fact, too close. Picks up a 3-second time penalty, but gets that move done down the inside. And now Danny going for a similar move on Pelli into the S section and gets that move done as well. Good racing in behind. And all the way down the field, we are covered by 7.8 seconds for the whole field. Fantastic stuff. Kazizel leading, Lewis hanging on though, on his coattails in second, Valtteri in third. These three have just pulled away from lap 1 from the likes of Toxic, Stenner, Winner and Glock. That to be expected at this stage?
Well, I mean, it's early days yet. We've only had a lap of racing,
Montana's got past Storm, Matt past Pelli as well. Matthias past Pelli. Running down the straight side by side, actually, these two. But Montana, Storm's coming back at Montana. Running down the straight, of course, no DRS enabled. And they hold on to their positions, and no changes down the straight. But all very competitive racing. And I think the right people have been brought in for the right racing. Right level of racing, brilliant start to GHR F1, probably the cleanest start I've seen all season.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Very happy, really, really happy. Because there's a Lewis and Valtteri. Valtteri just catching onto the back end now of Lewis slightly. Maybe 7/10 off now, but trust me, that gap can close. DRS enabled, because this will fastest lap of the race. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody else sets the fastest lap in behind. Nobody is, though, because there's a little leading. Lewis second. Nobody really close enough for a move now, are they? Danny might go for a move. Montana goes for a move on Damiano down the inside. Gets that move done to perfection. And Danny's got Storm as well. So 2 positions gained at turn 1. Montana on Damiano. Danny on Storm. So that is for 10th and 12th respectively. Damiano trying to keep on the back, actually, of Montana through the S section they go. Storm just looking a bit flat, but then he's got Matthias all over the back of him at the back. But battles happening up and down the field. I think, when was the last time you saw that in GHR F1? Goodness me. Fantastic stuff. Glock right on the back of Stinner Winner coming off the straight. We are going to see DRS enabled. Are we going to see him move for the lead? I don't think we are. Am I lagging, actually?
You're not, but...
You know, I saw a bit of lag there on Lewis's end. But Glock trying to go down the inside of Toxic. Not quite. Stinner Winner, though, has got that move done on Toxic. In the meantime, very competitive race.
Oh, now you are lagging a little bit,
and
actually.
Glock hanging on. Oh, a little bit of contact. What?
Oh no, you were just lagging slightly there.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Oh, have you gone?
Yeah, you're very laggy. You are very laggy on my end. Has that fixed it? Are we all fine? Are you here?
Yes.
Is everyone else here? Because this will leading. Glock, by the way, has got Toxic off the final corner, gets that move done. Because this will leading. But Lewis right on the back of him. He's almost looking like for an opportunistic move. Speaking of opportunistic moves, we've got Montana down the inside on Rally. The 9th gets that move done nicely. And Toxic was trying to get back at Glock. There's so much going on, I just want to try and focus on everything at the same time. Really great stuff out on track so far. And still, the whole field separated by only 11 seconds.
Ooh.
So there's no room for error. Lewis.
He's really pushing
going
it here,
sideways slightly.
He's really trying to go for this now. This is his chance, his biggest chance yet so far.
He is, because he'll leading Lewis in second, but Lewis, this is his big chance to get this lead, as you say. Medium pilot, by the way, has got past Toxic for 6th. That was a great move down the inside. And now, oh, we see a bit decent going on. But this is on my end, I think.
Yeah, it's fine
Lewis
for
around
me.
the outside, because there's all... Yeah, I'm gonna... You're gonna have to commentate for a little bit. I'm gonna...
Oh, is there? Oh.
We'll leave the party and rejoin.
Yeah, he's got the position. Because this all sits in behind. And, he's left the pass here. Oh dear. Anyway. What else is going on? We got medium pilot. A bit of a... sandwich here. Trying to get past Toxic. Toxic, of course, having a great start. Got up to 4th. Now he's down into 6th. And, he's left the session. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So Lewis would really want to try and push away and try and pull away from Kazizel. But he can't really do that because Kazizel's tyres won't go off until around about lap 7, lap 8, which I experienced actually. And there we go, Montana makes his move there on I Am Better Ez, and the 2 Renault swap positions. Excellent. It's very close so far. Glock, I wouldn't say he's holding up a train, and oh dear, Toxic, that is a bit of a puncture maybe? Or is he just got out of shape there? Because he was very sideways there.
Am I sounding better now?
Yeah, Damiano's trying to go for a move at the hairpin. That was a bit
he doesn't want to be
touchy.
doing that.
Yeah, it was alright though in the end. And he's still going for it here.
Well, he stuck with me. I can't commentate on the action, sadly. I can only go from what the streamer's saying, so this is probably thingy. CSX Axel saying, do you have to join? Do you have to be privately invited, or can you just join? We have to privately invite everyone who is racing, but I am joining back into the session. There's quite a cluster of cars on my screen in the stream, as I think that is Raleigh going up the inside of Toxic, who is fighting for position down on the inside. Not sure what has happened to Storm and all this. Might have just been giving up I have just joined, so I'm going to go into spectate mode and commentate on the live action instead of going from a 10-minute live stream. And Lewis has got past Kazizzle and has pulled away quite considerably there out in front. Valtteri third, Glock fourth, Medium Pilot in fifth. Obviously there's going to be changes, which we'll see very soon.
No.
Who was that? Was that Danny? Oh, yeah, that was Danny down the inside. Oh, no, it's just caused absolute chaos. Pelly is round as well and all of that. We've just got to come back on live now on the live stream on Mind anyways. So Danny down it up the inside, committed that move. I think Matthias was aware of the danger, everyone else wasn't. Danny obviously not committing himself properly for the move. But we have got side by side for second place. Valtteri and Kazizzle are going side by side for second place here. As we are back live. Oh, I'm back live here. Kazizzle, Valtteri. Valtteri will dive it down the inside, is he? Lay on the brakes. Valtteri, Kazizzle gives him room. Kazizzle gives him room. Valtteri, I think, has got this move done. Actually, he has. Valtteri, the Finn, is up to second place. Kazizzle has got to pit that car in because he is dropping like an absolute fly through the field. Got Raleigh and Toxic just changing positions there as well. And Matthias on the back of Storm. We've lost Pelly, and Danny has had a spin in sector 1 as well. But Lewis leads by an increased margin. We'll see the interval times come up on my screen very soon. Kazizzle's going to dive into the pits, by the way. 2.9 seconds was the gap coming across the line, Lewis and Valtteri. But now, obviously, that'll be up to around, yeah, so 2.9 seconds. Lewis and Valtteri. Glock there in third. Medium Pilot in fourth. There's Montana in fifth. My prediction looking spot on at the minute, really. Second, fourth, and fifth, my prediction. And Paulboy's prediction, obviously, as well. Similar prediction. Nobody really going for any moves because Zizzle's going to come back out miles ahead of Matthias. Pelly. Danny is just going around by himself now. And struggling and not committing themselves properly as we see Damiano and Stinner Winner changing positions. Not sure if there was a bit of contact going on there between the two Red Bulls. If there was, Damiano should have learned his lesson from his qualifying ban. Oh, Stinner Winner! Oh my goodness me! Goodness me! Stinner Winner losing it on the outside curve. Nearly couldn't have crossed into Raleigh's line. And Toxic. Great avoiding action from Toxic down on the inside. He had to go onto the grass pretty much there. As we run down the straight once again, up 7 out of 28, so a quarter of the way through here in America. Lewis leads by 2.9 seconds. Valtteri second. Toxic has dived it from a mile back on Raleigh to try and get that move done, but he's got to try and rejoin safely. As I Am Better Ez now gets past him around the outside. Similar move to what we saw with Bass last night, trying to get the move done. He has got that move done, and I Am Better Ez is up to 8th place. Great move by the Dutchman. Okay, Toxic now down into 9th, Stinner Winner in 10th. Lewis leading by 3 seconds though from Valtteri. Glock in 3rd at the minute. Medium Pilot looking very racy in behind and catching all the time with 4.5 tenths the gap at this stage. Montana in 5th, just setting up his tyres. Probably going to aim for a one-stop strategy here is Montana. We are seeing a very close move actually. Storm and Stinner Winner now on side by side down into turn 1, and I think we were going to see a move on Toxic. On I Am Better Ez there, but that didn't pull off. Storm has pulled it off though on Stinner Winner. Obviously just overheating the tyres slightly, and Stinner Winner now on the back foot. He's got Kazizzle behind him, he's already been into the pits and should be out in front quite easily. But we'll see what Lewis is doing out in front in relevance to times at the minute. As Lewis leads 3 seconds the gap. Valtteri in 2nd, he's about a 2-second clear now of Glock. Medium Pilot in 4th, but now Montana's beginning to up his game, and he is closing in. 70% ERS compared to Medium Pilot's 80%. 3rd, 4th, and 5th going to be soon separated by around a second, I would imagine here. But Lewis leading 2.9 seconds, Valtteri 2nd, Glock in 3rd, Medium Pilot in 4th. I'm going to go down for a drink. My voice is going, so I'm going to go down and replenish myself.
Alright, so closest battle out on track currently is Medium Pilot and Glock. It was the two Renaults, but I think Mr. Danny's made a mistake, as everyone saw on stream. We get DRS here, Montana fastest lap of the race. Oh, look at that closing speed though, is he gonna have a go? try and get alongside here? No, he can't. But yeah, Pelly putting in a comment saying that he had front wing damage and that's why he couldn't race any further really. I mean he could, but the likelihood of a safety car in this game seems to be 1%. Despite all the mayhem that can occur in certain races. But yeah, medium pilot sitting back here in the first sector might cost him a position to Montana, who's going to get a double slipstream. Can he do a double overtake? You know what, I think he's going to try it here. Oh no, he isn't. No, he's just going to back out. And Mr. Danny has retired from the Grand Prix. I have no idea what happened, but he was really struggling after, of course, that incident we saw at Turn 1. Kazizzle and Toxic. Kazizzle, of course, pitting 2 laps ago. He's got the move done on Toxic, who's still on the tyres he started this race on. And 2-2 wings was horrible. I've never ever seen anyone run. I'll say that again. I've never ever seen anyone have 2-2 wings. So yeah, that might be a problem there. I mean, usually it's 1-6, 1-7, 2-7, but 2-2, that is, yeah, something you never really want to experience. Unless there's some sort of bet in which someone wants you to try and run with those kind of wings. Kazizzle has a penalty. And yeah, Mr. Meyer, 2-8. Yeah, 2-8's good, I think. I'm not really qualified to say because as we see, Glock completely misjudged his braking point. He's going to go wide. Montana takes that place. Yeah, I'm not really qualified because I just steal Blizzard setup or whoever's first in the world record.
Kazizzle going past Storm for 9th. Kazizzle goes past Storm for 9th. Got the move done. Nicely ran the outside on the strip. And I'm back. Just like that. Back. Ronnie's right on the back of Damiano though. 3/10 gap. Really keeping it competitive. And I'll tell you who else is on the back. Medium pilots all over the back of Valtteri, who jumps into the mix because Lewis has came in front of him. That was a late reaction, but I think it was a timely reaction as well from Valtteri. That might have just saved him his rest.
Can someone invite Toxic back? Says Mr. Meyer.
I can't, sadly. Yeah, I can't.
And I can't.
Which is a shame. Oh, Kazizzle, by the way, has got out ahead of Lewis. Kazizzle out ahead of Lewis, 1.1 seconds. It's not really the best gap in the world. You want to be at least, I think, 2 seconds clear to try and get an advantage around here. But a second gap, is that enough for Kazizzle? He's got a 3-second time penalty as well. I don't think that's enough, personally. I do not think that is enough. As I think Discord is down, which is fantastic.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Temporary outage on the GHR server. That's on my end. I'm not sure if it's showing up for anyone else. If they can confirm that, that'll be great. Yeah, I can't see anything. I can see all the others. You've been invited to join a server. Hang on, it's telling me to join the GHR server. Why? Why would I do that when I'm already in it? Idiot. Nobody looking really close. Rally's into the bits, by the way. Rally is into the bits.
Yeah.
So there's been a temporary outage on the GHR on the YouTube, on the Discord. Let me just have a look and make sure if there's anything else having problems. Mr. Meyer, if you could check, that would be fantastic. About that. Lewis right on the back of Kazizzle. Lewis all over the back of Kazizzle. Oh, it's good! Oh, what a move! Can he? Run the outside! Oh! What a move! Wow! Bloody hell! He's came from absolutely nowhere to complete that move. Lewis has got back at Kazizzle at the time it mattered most. Down the inside at turn 7. Turn 7 out of the S section. What an unbelievable move that was by Lewis to get that move done. He is now possibly up to 3rd place if he can get past Damiano. A little bit of contact, just outbreaking himself there slightly. Damiano shouldn't really fight this. Lewis is all the way around the outside, similar to what we saw with Bass last night. But I tell you what, Lewis, what a move that was. That is probably one of, I think, the move of the season I think we've seen there. That
could get
was
worse.
Unreal.
Could get worse for Kazizzle, Damiano. Very close to him behind.
And I apologise to any cats out there that have just heard me squeal very loudly and my voice breaks. So I apologise in advance.
Certainly right as
Goodness me, but wow, what a move. Fresher tyres, Lewis had the grip to get that move done. He's still relatively on colder tyres actually compared to Kazizzle. They would have warmed up by now, but Lewis to commit it down the inside of not this corner, not that one, but this one around here where he's coming through now. It was around the outside actually, not around the inside. It was on the inside line into turn 7, around the outside into turn 8. It was just brilliant. Absolutely unreal. Pelly's AI getting overtaken now. What happened to Danny, by the way?
He had a bit of a crash.
Oh. Pretty much him giving up then, I think is the way you're trying to say it to me.
Yeah, after he had that other crash. And spin.
Yeah.
Montana.
14 out of 28, we're more than halfway through. Still the winner's getting close to Ez. Right on the back. 9.
I'm just watching Montana here.
Yeah, he's closing up, but I think him and Medium Pala are just really going to go for the same strategy here, to be honest. He's closing in. I don't think he's close enough, though. Oh, he is! He's down the inside. Medium pilot down the inside. Brilliant move. Great move, but great respect there by Medium pilot to allow Montana to get the lead. However, these guys aren't going to be winning it because it looks like it's going to be Lewis against Kazizzle for the win, with Valtteri 3rd. That's what it's looking like at the minute. It's all going to develop up into a 6-way battle for the win, really. Going to have Lewis, Kazizzle, Valtteri, Glock, Montana, Medium pilot in the end. Will be the 6. That'll battle it out for the win. You're still in Discord, so I don't see what the problem is. Might be just my connection, Jack. Might be just be my connection on my Discord. I don't know, I can hardly view anything now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a temporary outage on my end. I don't know why that is the case. That's all very quiet. It's all very quiet. Has Eds got past Damiano, by the way? Oh no, Damiano's attacking him.
Yeah.
Damiano right on the back of him, in fact. Matthias not really making any impression on this, trying to reclaim for lost time and a bit of contact that he had earlier on in the race. Really though, it's Damiano and Ez that are really the only two battling it out, because Medium Pilot's not getting anywhere near Montana at the minute. We're about to start lap 16, by the way, I do believe. Yeah. Oh, Medium Pilot comes in. Medium Pilot is into the pits on lap 15 out of 28, starting lap 16 now. As Damiano and Ez. Oh, Damiano's completely outrun himself there. Ez is around the outside of him.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That was down to a rejoin, I think, from Damiano there, to be honest. That's a bit of a... I think Medium Pilot is going to get out just in behind Glock here. So he's not too far off Glock. And he's out on a set of supers, he can get those to the end. And again, it just goes a little bit quiet. There's not really much happening.
Yeah.
Montana out in front, Lewis second, because this is in third place at this moment in time. Valtteri fourth, Glock fifth. Montana up, Medium Pilot in sixth. Lewis and Kazizel are close. Lewis and Kazizel aren't close, they're 1.7 seconds away. Medium Pilot right on the back of Glock. Those fresher tyres really going to come into play for him. By the way, my outage has been completed. I can now see the GHR Discord. Medium Pilot's going to get past him. Down the inside. Just coming across the line slightly just to defend the position, but that is job done for Medium Pilot. Next up is teammate Valtteri. And this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be really intriguing. Does Valtteri wait in behind and get past Toxic AI and pick up Montana's in the pits, by the way? So Montana is in. We're going to see probably him jump out in behind Glock again, I'd imagine, with this. Montana leading the way. Valtteri's saving up a lot of ERS. Medium Pilot's on 95%. Valtteri's all the way down on the other end of the scale. Montana, by the way, oh, it's going to be so close between him and Glock coming out the pits. Montana is going to get out ahead, is he? Yes, he does.
Wow.
Montana out ahead of Glock.
That could be crucial.
That jumps him. That is really crucial. That is really crucial to a possible result in this race. And we are now going to really get a top six battle for the win here. Lewis and Kazizel and Valtteri, but we are going to have a three-way battle at least for third. It's the two McLarens, the Williams and the Mercedes. How's the Williams so far up the field? Goodness me. Montana should become an F1 driver.
It's equal performance.
Medium Pilot though, oh, he's already got Valtteri. Closing speed is in a different league. It's quite literally in one hump racing. Different league, one hump racing? Oh, you can't get that. Oh.
No.
Montana looking very racy on behind Valtteri. Looking very racy indeed. He's got to dive it down the inside!
Oh my God.
Oh, that is a terrific move! That is classic Montana. What a move. Not much more needs to be said about that. Great driving. Absolutely great driving. These top six are really putting on a show again tonight.
Oh, come on. Well, where else have we got? Damiano catching Mr. Better.
Yeah, I think Ez got past him actually. Yeah, Ez I think got past him. I think Damiano, there might have been a bit of contact between those two because I did see a change of positions briefly.
Oh. Oh.
Up 18 out of 28. Storm down the inside on still a winner. Yep, gets that move done. Good move by Storm. He's up to 10th.
That was very strange.
Really competitive driving here so far that I've seen tonight. The bits I've been focusing on certainly have been very competitive.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Oh, medium pilot's getting close to Kazizzle. Oh! Sees it down the inside! What a move! Again! Montana-esque! Medium pilot follows up with the same move that Montana did just a lap ago on Valtteri. And medium pilot passed the Mercedes, he's up to second place, and do you know what? I think he might be favourite to win this now. Super softs, as we saw last night with Glock, will favour in this next stage of the race. Montana's getting very close to Kazizzle as well. Is he going to dive it down the inside of the turn one? Look at the braking point. He just put down the inside. And again, really great stuff out here in GHR F1. The guys are putting on a show tonight. Lewis leads, medium pile up to second, and Montana now up to third as Kazizzle backtracks through the field. I don't think he's going to get those to the end, you know.
Really? I mean...
I don't think he's going to get those to the end. That's going to be touch and go for him. He's losing time now.
I think he'll manage it.
Hopefully he will. Glock as well is closing in on Valtteri. Oh, I thought we were going to go for the move there. That's me. Bit of a late one if he was trying to go for it, but he is. Closing in. Nobody's really close. Running down the straight. Valtteri, Glock closing in. I don't think he's closing in enough though to suffice a move, possibly down the inside. Yeah, backs off. Very late, braking though, nearly went on the back of him. Top 6 dominating, everyone else just playing for the places, and Pelly's going to be getting the wooden spoon in this race. Or Pelly's AI is going to be getting the wooden spoon in this race at the minute. But Lewis leading. That gap though, medium pilot and Montana, I'll tell you what, this is not impossible at all. Medium pilot Montana, last to first, potentially could be on. See Ez and Damiano going at it again. Damiano and Ez down the inside. It's just looking a little bit touch and go between these. Dom's got the perfect view, so we go on board with him. We'll have an interview with him, of course. I've got the RPM glitch on Montana, by the way. Which is not great. They've clouded over a bit though, like 20 out of 28. Lewis leading, medium pilot second, Montana in third, but the top 3 separated by less than 8/10 of a second here. As medium pilot makes a mistake, Montana's right on the back of him down towards turn 10. Here we go, he's got the inside line. Montana breaks late to the medium pilot, gives him the respect. A mistake, a very crucial mistake there by medium pilot has let Montana through. And he's up to second place and now should begin to pull back on Lewis. Medium pilot not closing in and hasn't got the speed. Montana is closing in at a rapid pace. Not close enough for the move though. Glock and Valtteri again, not close enough. Glock performing well above expectations. Ez, Damiano, Storm, Matthias all starting to get going. Possibly still a winner in that as well. That's getting going for 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th. But still, further down the field, further up the field, are we going to see an overtake for the lead for Montana? I think we will up into turn 1.
He's going to win this, I think.
Should be easy pickings. Medium particle follow through in this as well. He's looking very close. Montana getting the better one out compared to Lewis. The straight, he's going onto the red bit. He's going to defend that inside line, but Montana rests down the inside. Oh, and that is just simply brilliant. That really is brilliant. And medium pilot's through as well. Medium pilot up to second. Unbelievable stuff. That's what I meant about medium pilot seizing that opportunity. Lewis has had to go through the S section and cut with a 3-second time penalty, losing control of the car. And Montana and medium pilot now, the super soft runners working at a much better temperature to the softs at the minute. Montana and medium pilot on top now. Lewis will now begin to fall away, and I think you're going to be seeing one of the front 2 going to be winning this race. Montana versus medium pilot for the win, I think.
Montana's got to be favourite, I think.
Montana has got to be favourite. Matthias has gone past Damiano and Ez. But not sure if that was a completed clean move. I think it probably was, knowing Matthias, but he's got to 8th place. In fact, he's got 3 moves done, has he? Glock, has got Valtteri. Glock gets Valtteri down the inside, much closer that time around. And Glock has got the move done on Valtteri. It's all balling up to be a really good race, this. Ez, ooh. Bit of banging wheels between Ez and Damiano. I'm just going to watch this down the straight. DRS
Yeah, they're very close to each other in the S section.
Open. Oh, it is now open for Damiano. Oh! Oh, ay. He hasn't learned from his qualifying ban now, has he? Lewis is into the pit. Storm has run the outside of Ez. He gets the move done. Storm ran the outside of Ez. Oh! And Storm brake checks Ez. Storm has just brake checked Ez. And Ez is very pissed off with that. He's got front wing damage and he's going to go off track. That's him giving up. Ez is giving up out on track. I don't know what has been going down in midfield, but whatever has been going on, definitely not what has been happening out in front. It's all quieting down now between the top two. Montana pulling away from Medium Pilot. Medium Pilot in DRS, but never getting close enough to move. Yeah. As I said. Just ignore that.
Just looking at a replay. Did he brake check it? Oh no. Storm.
I think he was trying to get his braking point right for the corner, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's way. Yeah, he broke way too early. But he's trying to not hit the back of the car ahead. Oh, I don't know. That's
That's a bit of a. It's a one for the stewards. Let's just say that it is a one for the stewards.
Well, Storm's still in the fight. Iron Betty is not
retired.
in the fight anymore.
Ez retired, so it's going to be Toxic and Paddy gaining positions, or their AIs are going to be thingy, yellow flag in Sector 3. So that was retired out on track there by Ez, which is going to be illegal against the rules and regulations of next season. So people get about used to that. Better get used to that, I should say. Ander Herrera and Antonio Valencia, by the way, are leaving Man United at the end of this season. Dun, dun, dun.
I thought that was already confirmed, wasn't it? Like, about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but they've confirmed all the players that's leaving.
Oh.
James Wilson has been released, actually. Still more on the back of Damiano. Trying to close in. Medium Pilot's just sticking to Montana's tail at the minute as well. Up 23 out of 28. It's off 24 out of 28 now. We've only got 5 more laps now. Sun coming back out. Storm trying to go around the outside of Damiano. Try and go switch back. Damiano parks it nicely though. On the apex of the corner. Storm was trying to go down the inside. Still winners on the back of this as well. The 3-way battle for 10th unfolds. 3 battle for 9th unfolds in fact. Storm trying to hang it around the outside, not quite. Still a winner, just waits in the background. Try and see if any opportunistic move can be achieved. But I think he is missing a bit of his end plate, right end plate. Might be missing a little bit for still a winner. Let's see if that got changed in his pit stop.
Not too sure as well. But yeah, Montana's going to get out of DRS, I think, now. Look at the gap. So he should be sailing clear in the next lap or two.
Storm. Oh, I thought Storm was going to try and go in there. Glock on the back of Kazizzle. I thought we'd be seeing this.
Oh, wow.
Running down the straight, Glock goes down the inside. Sees a Montana move. Brilliant. Great move. That is the Glock we like to see. What a move. Up to third.
Good stuff.
And defends the inside line because Zizzle will try and thingy that. But his tyres are going off the cliff. Glock will now just begin to pull away, I would imagine. Valtteri not out of this either. Not out of the fight either. By the way, if Valtteri gets past both of these guys, my prediction is complete.
Oh, Valtteri.
Just thought I mentioned that.
Gets the penalty.
Come on, Valtteri. Oh, he's got a 3-second time penalty. Penalty scenario, by the way. Montana on 2 penalties. Medium pilot has not even picked up a warning. What? Wow.
Well, it's doing
Glock's picked up 5. Kazizel has picked up 3. Valtteri has picked up 2. This is all gonna end up in Valtteri's court, I think. Lewis has picked up 3. Raleigh has picked up 2. Matthias has picked up 3. And is he getting the move done there on Raleigh? 12 in the side by side almost there.
Oh, they are still side by side.
2 penalties. Storm, 4 penalties. So Matthias got that done?
Excellent. He has.
Great stuff. It's up to 7th. Look at medium pilot. Now applying the pressure to Montana, trying to make a mistake out of him. Montana will do the same. He will try and do the same and get the best possible outcome out of this race. He's going to try and make the mistake out of him. It's going to be a real tactics thingy. Damiano is the biggest joke of a racer ever, says Dylan. I have seen some evidence, by the way, Jack. I have seen some evidence. Ooh, I thought we were going to see medium pilot go down the inside there. Still a winner has gone past Storm. I think Storm might have just let him through there, to be honest. What? Why would you do that? Fight with your fellow F3 driver. Oh, and medium pilot's tyres have now hit the wall. Because Montana has just gained 0.5 of a second through the S section. Medium pilot now on the back foot. He dive bombs you everywhere and you leaves him no space when you're side by side, says Dylan. Send it into the Discord, Dylan. Send it into the steward's office on Discord. Lewis is right on the back of Valtteri. Where's this came from? Where the hell has he came from? The last time I looked, he was 11 seconds behind. And that was at the start of his stint. Where the hell has he got the pace from? Lewis is down the inside now on Valtteri. Gets the move done, Shuley. Down the inside, gets it. Lewis is through up to 5th. He's trying to reclaim that podium back, but Valtteri's coming back at him now. Coming right back at him. Running down the straight. DRS enabled for Lewis. Valtteri will try and commit this down the inside, not quite. Never going to commit the move. With 2 laps to go, it's all building up to the crescendo. We're going to see a battle for the win and a battle for 3rd. Brilliant. That's exactly what we want to see.
Yep.
As Ollie, breaking news, Ollie Flavel's brother has been left for dead. Apparently, Lewis trying to go around the outside of the triple right-hander. Whoa.
Okay.
Ollie Flavel's brother has been sick. Here comes Lewis down the inside on Kazizel. Gets the move done. Gets it done down the inside of the final corner. That's the first overtake I've seen there in quite a long time. Lewis is up into P4. And I tell you what, the level of racing tonight from the top 6 guys, plus Matthias and a couple of others further down the field, this race has been simply brilliant. This race has been utterly brilliant. From what we've covered on stream and provided the best action, this is why you want to get involved in GHR going on to F1 2019, because this is the level of racing that we can provide. This has been... This race has been brilliant. And it could be even better, because Valtteri's now down the inside on Kazizel. Gets the move done. Kazizel, I think, now giving up with the tyres, letting Valtteri through, and he's up to 5th place. The Finn flying. But I tell you what, medium pilot is beginning to gain.
Last lap charge.
And Lewis as well on Glock is beginning to go, and Kazizel gets past Valtteri down the straight once again. There's training positions, up to 5th place he goes. Valtteri will try and see it down the inside. Kazizel will cover the inside, outside line for Valtteri. A bit shoved off position. I think Kazizel might have just outbroke himself slightly there. Nearly running into the back of him, Valtteri. Not quite. Lewis! Round the outside! No way! Round the outside, down on the
He'll
inside
get
line
it.
into turn
Will he?
19. He's got it, but it's still side by side.
Oh,
Oh, there's
dear.
contact. Never going to work side by side through there. I think Glock should have just really given the position to Lewis. He's got that move done eventually, though. A shame about the contact, but he was always going to get that move done, I feel, Lewis.
Yeah.
Glock just should have backed out off that coming out the final, into the final corner. As Kazizzle dives it down the inside of Valtteri. Oh, and that is a reckless dive bomb if I've ever seen one. That is reckless from Kazizzle. I mean, you're in 5th place, your tyres are going off the cliff. Surely the best thing to do was actually save them and not try and go for a reckless dive bomb like that. Give up the position, man.
Uh-oh.
Passed him anyways.
Yeah,
Goodness
well,
me. I might have unplugged my mic slightly.
It is the last lap, so, yeah.
It is. A medium pilot's ARS is down at 10%. 10%, that's how much he's pushing to try and catch up with Montana, but he is going to get the win here on penalties. He will get the win. So medium pilot, is this his first win in GHR? I think it is.
Yep. It will be.
Well deserved. I think he deserved it in Britain this season. But medium pilot, I think it's a well-deserved win from... He is going to be coming across the line in... First, hopefully he doesn't pick up 2 3-second time penalties coming through the final 2 corners. Montana then will come across the line to win here in GHR F1, but it's going to be medium pilot at the top step of the podium due to the penalties. Medium pilot wins. Montana now 2nd. Lewis in 3rd, picking up another 3-second time penalty. That could be crucial to him. I think he's going to lose that podium, actually. Lewis across the line in 3rd. Glock in 4th. Oh, actually, he had a bit of a spare. Valtteri across the line in 5th. Oh! Oh, Kazizzle! Kazizzle's missed up by 2 thousandths!
Wow.
Kazizzle has missed up by 2 thousandths because of the penalties. Matthias is going to come across the line in 7th place. Everyone pretty much going to stay as they are, I think. Matthias, Raleigh has driven a good race. Nice and clean from him. Comes across the line. Jumped up briefly to 6th there, but he comes across the line in 8th. Damiano about to come across the line in 9th. Look at that. Still a winner across the line in 10th. They stay as they are, and Storm across the line in 11th, and they all stay as they are. And that is GHR F1 over for tonight in America. What a race. 2 races of the season. Montana might have already got the win, but... Oh, my God. Some of the moves there were brilliant. That was really, really great. I think Valtteri is complaining it's Kazizzle, by the way, in the comment section, in the chat. Had 80% rear tyres in the car slid, apparently, because well, you don't try and dive it down the inside if you're on bloody... But, anyways, the win has gone to medium pilot. Montana with an utterly stunning drive in 2nd, though. He's going to get my drive of the day, actually, Montana. Lewis in 3rd, Valtteri in 4th, Glock in 5th, beating Kazizzle to the punch in 6th, Matt in 7th, Raleigh in 8th, Damiano in 9th, still a winner in 10th, Storm, Toxic, Pelly, I'm Betterez, and Danny, the Saudi Arabian at the bottom there. Exactly, Valtteri issuing my opinion on that. Why did you dive bomb me then? If he had 80% rear tyres? It's just... I'm clueless. Somebody explain.
It was the last lap, and I think he was...
That's apparently he locked up, yes. Well, we'll see that in the stream. He had more penalties anyways, yeah. He might even have more penalties after that. But, time for the driver interviews.
Alright, time for the Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh, and we've got Kyle. We've got a mute Kyle, and sorry, got no ID. Yeah. Yeah, and they're on F1 2018 as well.
7 open lobby. Let's have... that? Oh. Alright, I'll have it on that.
Monaco?
And that. And then, let's have it on that.
Hello!
good point. Oh, fantastic. Right. Let's get these invites out. There we go. And France are leading in the World Cup. And yeah. Huh?
No.
Oh, wait, what?
Ah.
What? I'm confused. Well, no, it's only France who are playing today, aren't? Because they're the hosts and everything.
Yeah. England are playing on Sunday against Scotland. Scotland. Why is Housey in here, by the way?
So. Who? Hey,
Housey 2004 is in here. Oh dear.
Oh yeah, Faroe Islands have
Everyone-
scored against Spain. They have, yeah. The men's team, yeah. The
Faroe
Euro
Islands have
qualifiers.
scored.
Alright, let's get on with these interviews.
Oh, well.
Montana. Second place. Although you crossed the line in the first, but first of all, talk us through the opening laps, of course, because there's nothing really to comment on qualifying because you retired very early on, of course, due to some technical issues, I presume. But yeah, how was the start of the race for you?
Yeah, just kept out of trouble. I knew Danny is quite dangerous with his wrong setup. So tried to stay away from him and yeah, then picked off people one by one. Yeah, as usual, a lot of people move on the braking. Like last moment they see you go down the inside, they just pull over. So especially Lewis and Glock are pretty bad considering that. Yeah, but otherwise, fun race, fun picking them off one by one. Didn't think the strategy would be that good that we catch him that early. So yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, and then no chance to get away from medium pilot to the DRS. I think I had a bit more pace, but yeah, well done to him for only getting one warning. That's quite insane. Yeah, I got some ridiculous warnings, but some stupid ones from me as well. So yeah, happy at P2.
Yeah, I mean, did you think you might be able to have pulled away, or was his pace like very similar to yours, so there was no chance of, you know, eking out an advantage at the end?
I might have pulled away by about 3 seconds in the best case, so like one penalty. But yeah, couldn't have done 6 seconds for sure. So.
Alright, and of course the next race is Brazil. So yeah, how do you think you'll do there? Presuming you'd start from last, obviously.
Hate the track, and hopefully it rains, and I will qualify and do the race on fun, if possible in qualifying. Yeah, not really looking forward to the track, but yeah, looking forward to the challenge at least.
Fantastic, well, wish you all the best for then, and congratulations on your podium today.
Thank you.
Get out of the way.
And next up is somebody. Who's next? Who finished after Montana? Completely forgotten. Does anyone know?
Lewis.
Lewis?
Yes.
Well,
We're looking good from the
let's
start.
rewind back to the start of the race.
Yellow
You were
flag.
pressurising Sizzle very early on. You looked the quicker driver out of you guys, and obviously people behind dropping back. So yeah, how was those first couple of laps, or your first stint in general?
the first couple laps were quite interesting because I wasn't actually expecting to have a pace on the system at the start. I was making a couple of mistakes on lookup and that. So I was just waiting on my moment to actually go for overtake. And then I got it and made the gap.
Yeah, I mean, did you think in those early stages, and I know it's very early to tell them, but did you think you might have had a chance of winning? Because all the quick guys, of course, Montana and that, they were, well, Montana was starting at the back, but Valtteri, they were all not able to try and match your pace, so did you think you had a chance?
At first I thought I could have the chance of winning, but when I realised that Median and Montana were only like 5 seconds behind on like lap 10 on the softs, I knew that they'll come back at the end and see the softs afterwards and locked yesterday was like the same, so I thought it'll be probably close, but it'll just be close towards the end.
Right, and well, the next race, of course, is Brazil, so how do you think you'll get on there?
I don't know. I'll just turn off the race.
Which is what we all like to say.
Yeah. We wish you all the best, of course, for the next race, and congratulations, of course, on your race today. Thank you very much, and yeah. Next up is somebody, again, I do not know.
Matthias?
Valtteri.
Valtteri. Oh, really? Come on now.
Nice reaction. Appreciate.
Yeah, Valtteri, sorry, someone, some reckless person is trying to do something next to me. Right. How was your start for us?
Shit. I mean, bad, of course, if we have some keep structure. Yeah, I could have taken podium, but someone decided to be reckless on there, so
Green flag.
okay for the solid. Some points for champion.
Yeah, I mean, you had some great battles, of course. We saw you getting involved in a lot of action. But yeah, just think like Montana and that, they were just too quick today, despite Montana starting from the back and everything.
I think soft to shield position quite the best strategy. I think I should have gone to that by myself, but yeah. I don't know.
But regardless, some good points to take home into the next race. We've got, of course, the Brazilian Grand Prix up next, so yeah, how do you think you'll do there?
Somehow, maybe typical Finnish answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think a good results, like, in order for you. You've been, yeah, I don't know, I've just got a feeling maybe something good might happen to you there.
Oof.
Well, hopefully that comes true for you. We wish you all the best, of course, for the next race, and yeah, well done on your result today, and thanks for racing.
Well, have a nice day.
And to you too. And yeah, now I can actually look and see who's next. Matthias, last but not least. Although you had a bit of a tricky start to the race, starting near the back. So yeah, talk us through the early stages of the race, from your perspective.
Well, took it easy the first few laps, tried to make my way through the field, and then I came up to Danny, and his like low downforce setup just meant he could catch up insanely fast on the straights, and he tried to dive bomb, but slightly overjudged it. Got spun round because he hit a different driver, and I tried to slam on the brakes to avoid him, but Pelly couldn't react in time, and he slammed into the back of me, which made me slam into Danny, which gave me ring damage. And then from then on, it was just a recovery race.
Yeah, I think I did catch that's been at turn 1, that contact that happened. So yeah, hopefully that'll be all investigated and everything. But yeah, I mean, a great recovery in the end anyway too. I think you got, what, P7 was it in the end, or?
Yeah.
So yeah, we saw you make a late charge as well. So yeah, talk us through that second part of the race and just trying to recover from a bit of a wobbly start.
Well, it was fun to be able to push all the way to the end. I would have rather just had the normal strategy.
Yeah, well, of course, yeah. I mean, just to get that good position, because we saw you have a great, well, most of the lap that you set in qualifying was great that we were riding on board with you with, but yeah, just invalidations and everything kind of put you behind there. But anyway, the next race is Brazil, so yeah, what are your hopes and ambitions for the next race?
Well, considering it's a bit easier to not invalidate your lap there, I'm expecting to, yeah, hopefully top 5.
Well, we wish you all the best, of course, for then. Hopefully that prediction comes true for you, and yeah, good luck for the next race.
Yeah, cheers.
And with that, we are done with the interviews, I think. Everyone's been interviewed.
Yeah, everyone has been interviewed. Except for Mr. Meyer, who was joining us.
Hi.
Nah. Somebody is leaving in this session. Come on, hurry up.
Alright, let's have a
Goodness
clean
me.
and competitive race.
Yes, let's do that. Are you the Toro Rosso that's behind me by any chance?
Maybe.
Yes, you are, and I know you are. You're one of them, anyways. Yeah, you're. Oh no, you're not in a Toro Rosso. Where are you?
Right.
Have a stream.
Oh!
There's just been a massive crash there. Howdy's in third.
Honestly, it has been a very good week from the F1 people. So I'm taking their expertise.
Yeah.
But on that note, would you like to take the
F4 tomorrow.
exit away?
How's he doing? He's just fucking taking me off the prick.
That's after an announcement right there.
Oh, how's that an illegal overtake?
And yeah, no GT Sport on Sunday, of course.
Nope.
Is that it? Is that all the announcements? Or is there some other?
No, there's other things.
F3 on Monday. That was all,
Yep,
I think.
F3 on Monday. I love how everyone's kicking off as well in the F1 chat. Maybe drivers should think about their driving and rather about their egos. That's all I'm going to say about that. And you know who you are if you do have an ego. That's a Montana. Thank God it's not people. But yeah, from my perspective anyways, F1 2019, go and catch up on the Codemasters F1 2019 review, the preview in fact, the live stream that they did earlier on today. I'm going to write down the keynotes that I'm going to take out of that and put it into our plans for next season, which I think will be very worthwhile too. The league, of course, especially because we are now teaming up with LK Racing Esports about the for the league going forward, and that will start. That's really start from now. But the majority of our focus, I'm gonna also speak to Carl about some other plans that I've got for the league, and get the admins in to speak about that as well, and that will be done after this live stream. So let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a race to win.
Oh, do we have to see you
No,
win?
you don't.
Guy in second, take him out. Why take it so serious? I turn up to rest, no practice, and haven't played PS4 in 3 days. Why are you lot practicing in Arsenal? It's as if F1 will get you somewhere. I know it's all about esports and everything like that, and our focus is going to be on trying to progress the drivers into esports. But, I mean, come on. It's racing. Get over it. If you can't come here to race, and put yourselves on the limit, as I've just seen a massive crash there, if people can't put themselves on the line, why even be here? Why even be here? Housey 2004 has beaten me. What? What the hell? 4 blue wins. In the Newcastle start.
2 out of 2.
Lewis wants to be a league racing man. Dun, dun, dun.
That's also my internet's already the meme of the league.
No. Oh, somebody's dive bombed down the inside. Oh dear. But yeah, let's get started on what I've got to discuss. And thank you very much for watching.
So yes,
until next time, goodbye. Haha.
That's usually what I say. So I will say it.
No.
And that is a driver.
You have been denied.
Access denied.
Damon.
Damon Hill.
Hello, Kieran. We're currently stuck with an idiot shouting Damon Hill too much.
Damon.
Yeah, he was really driving like a real Saudi Arabian. Crashes.
Damon Hill.
Damon.